Bruh.
How's it going today, guys? We are back with another video. Wait. I want this to get views. I want this to get a lot of views. What can we do to make this get a lot? Wait, I have an idea. Wait, 1 second. Oh yeah, this is gonna get all those fucking horny Twitch teenagers. That's gonna fucking... This'll get them real good. I'll be at 1 million by tomorrow. There's no way this won't work. There's absolutely no way this won't work. Let me fucking... How's it going today, guys? We're back with another video. Yeah, can I get a like for prop comedy? I feel like I deserve a like for that one. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean it. My ex actually got me this otter, so that was kind of therapeutic. If you haven't been on the internet in the last month, then you may not know what I'm talking about. But if you have been, I'm sure you're sick of hearing about it, so I'm going to try to tell you some things you may have not known about the situation. So let me give you a brief rundown. Alinity is a Twitch streamer. She probably has a YouTube channel too, right? Where she has had... What's the word? A controversial career. Recently, a clip came about of her throwing her cat. I mean, you saw it in the beginning, but can we get it one more time, Tanner? Just so they know what we're talking about. After this clip came to light, other clips came about showing that she has been fucking the Twitch system for a long time. Probably not the only thing at Twitch she's fucking, but we'll get to that. We're gonna break down Alinity's career into 4 categories of basically her animal abuse, her sexual content, her relationship with other content creators and people in real life, and then my thoughts and opinions. We're gonna give you knowledge, and then you can make your own decision on what you think should happen. But without further ado, let's get right into it. First category, animal abuse. Obviously, this is what started the whole thing. She was playing, probably something dumb like Overwatch, and her cat came up and crawled onto her desk, and I believe people said it was like biting at her or whatever, probably because she doesn't feed the damn thing, and she literally fucking picked this cat up and yeeted him right over her head. I've seen a lot of fucking stupid people defend this, saying cats always land on their feet. Now, I'm not 100% for sure, but that has to be a myth, right? Like, there's no way a cat can guaranteed land on its feet every time. But regardless, that's just not how you treat an animal you're supposed to be loving for and taking care of. It's just absolutely not okay in any way you frame it, right? And, you know, if this was a one-off situation where she just got frustrated with her cat, it wouldn't necessarily be super damning. I understand, I get it. I don't agree with it in any facet or any way, but I do sort of get it. But this is not the first time she's abused her animals on stream, so God forbid knows what she does off stream. The second point I would like to mention is that there was this clip that came about of her giving her cat vodka. She literally gives her cat vodka. He like winces, cringes, freaks out, and she fucking laughs. Like, can we get a rollback on that? Just watch watch her fucking laugh.
See?
It makes me so irritated. I absolutely cannot stand this woman in any facet. Like, holy shit. I hate a lot of YouTubers. I hate J-Station. I hate Eli So Cray. I fucking hate Jake Paul. But holy shit, I would come on all three of those people before I was even in the same room as Alinity. Like, how can you be so fucking dumb? The next point I want to mention is this clip where she literally tries climbing her cat tower with her cat in it, and she fucking launches the thing right out of it. And you could argue that this is just carelessness or recklessness, and you know what? I'd give you that. She's quite fond of alcohol, as it appears by her stream, so it seems like she was just intoxicated and not thinking, and I don't think this one was directly as, like, evil as the rest of them, if that makes sense. But she also not only has cats, but she has dogs too, and in a clip we see here, we see her actually kicking her dog.
Oh yeah.
Hello Alinity, Red definitely looks good on you and hyped to see the world premiere.
And I mean, this one again, it's not as bad as the others, but it is just, it's fuel to the fire. In my mind, if she's willing to do this on stream, then off stream it has to be like a fucking horror show for these animals. Speaking of these animals, this bitch has too many pets. By my count, she has 4 cats and 2 dogs. I wouldn't trust this bitch with a goddamn goldfish. She can't take care of shit. I do not understand how it's okay for her to have this many animals after all of this. For reference, this isn't like a streamer with like 5,000 followers or 10,000 followers or 100,000 followers. She has over 750,000 followers on Twitch. It's fucking ridiculous. She should not have this many people following her after all this bullshit. It's just really not okay. And you may be asking yourself, who the fuck would watch this girl? Well, that brings us to our point number 2, the sexual content. Her stream is, how can I put this eloquently? Her stream is softcore porn set to video games, basically.
Up, you can see like a line up here, like when they're pushed up, like that. Like that's how boobs look when they're pushed up. Like they look really close to these, and you can see a line over. But like my boobs are not pushed up. Like look. Like if I take my bra down, look. They look in the same place. If I push my bra down. Yeah, so I do not wear a push-up bra. Dude, thank you so Maya. You can't just sit here, like you can't just put your fat belly there, cause you're gonna piss key behind here, or is the butt like all the way down?
The down butt.
Past the butt, like all the way down here?
Let me watch the stream,
Can't get in front of the camera. Like all the way below the butt.
No, the butt is more down there, yeah.
That's crazy. That's like way too long for hair. I said that when it wasn't my wig.
I'm the judge.
Her boobs are just out, alright? Like, I have no problem with a female showing as much or as little skin as she feels necessary within the guidelines of the terms of service. Twitch is very strict, okay? I want you to know, as a Twitch streamer who is affiliate, I do make money off of Twitch. Like, 100%, I won't lie to you guys, I do make a little bit of that greenbacks off of Twitch, and they're so fucking strict as soon as you start making money. Like, I've had talks with Twitch staff to where it's like, I didn't think I was really doing anything wrong, but they let me know that it's like, hey, if you do this again, you're gonna get a 24-hour ban. And I just listened to a fucking album that came out. I didn't throw a cat. Like, Jesus Christ. What kind of bias is this? She is overtly sexual. She understands that this is her market. Like, who eats a popsicle like this?
It's safe here with subscribers only.
It does. It matches my dress and my cup and everything I have is pink now. Oh. I forgot Nort was here. I took an ibuprofen and what's it called?
Can you please tell me who just fucking on their popsicle like it's Johnny Sins fucking cock? What is this? What is this? You have a bunch of kids watching you. If I look at my analytics on Twitch, a lot of it says 18 plus, and I know I do have a kind of older audience. I also know I have some kids watch me, and so it's like, while my stream isn't exactly PG or PG-13 by any means, we get pretty fucking R-rated over there. I let people know way beforehand, like, hey, you know, this isn't exactly the most family-friendly stream. We are brash, we're rude, we're crude. It's who we are as a content creator. But also, I don't fucking try to play on the sexuality of kids going through the most confusing time of their life. Like, not to brag, but I hit the gym and I'm kinda cut. I'm sure I could stream shirtless and pull in a couple more fucking 12-year-old girl viewers, but that's weird, right? Like, that's fucking weird. The next point I want to point out is she accidentally took this ass pic on stream. Yeah, she looks so surprised. Oh my god, you guys saw me send this nude? Oh no! This is against terms of service. You cannot send nudes on Twitch. That is 100% violating the terms of service of this website. And like, that's the point I'm really trying to drive home here, is I'm not necessarily opposed to this sexual content, but Twitch specifically points out that this is not allowed on their platform. So, to me, someone who has had a run-in with, you know, Twitch admins before, like, why is she able to overstep these guidelines when if it was anybody else, they would have been banned in a second? They wouldn't have gotten like a, oh hey, don't do this anymore. It would have been 24-hour ban. No questions asked. The next thing I want to talk about, Alinity accidentally, she was streaming and she opened up her Gmail on stream. She has an email saying someone bought a leopard print bra from her and was curious if she could buy some more of her underwear. Sex work is dope. I'm a big support of it. I'm all for it. I think it's really cool that women can, you know, take in that responsibility of creating their own income with what they have and being their own boss. It's super dope. I'm all about passive income, so that's super dope. What's not okay is not age gating these people. Alinity's fan base is mostly underage. Like, I have no doubt in my mind when I say this that is a 100% truth. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure she has hundreds of thousands of people that are overage, but when we're talking about 750,000, hundreds of thousands is a percent for sure, but like, I'm guessing she has probably 500,000 underage fans. Just by, you know, going through her Twitter, looking at the chat on Twitch, I've done a good amount of research, and I just have to conclude that most of these people speak and act like they're 14, 15 or younger. I can't imagine that this person who bought her underwear was ID'd at all. and that is illegal at the end of the day. Like, beyond my opinion on it or how much it violates Twitch, because she didn't do it on Twitch, and you know, there's no concrete evidence that this ever happened necessarily. This could have been a troll email. It's 100% likely that she at one point or another sold underwear to build her income. And the fact that she was so worried about pulling up her Gmail on stream makes me think that this is probably the case. Which, again, I'm fine with, but was there an age gating process? Or were you just selling it to anybody? Because sex work's super dope until you're abusing minors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 22, I'm happy to buy all the nudes in the world, but if a kid is 16, don't sell him nudes. That's not cool. That is pedophilia. It's not okay. You're preying on a minor. So, let's move on to point 3. Her relationships with other streamers and just people in general. The big one that we need to talk about right away is obviously about a year ago, PewDiePie made a video on Alinity because she issued a false copyright strike claim on his channel, or as she likes to call it, a copy strike.
I'm gonna copy strike this guy. Just for that word. Gonna copy strike him. Yo! Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video? Like right now?
And because he called her a Twitch thought. She wasn't necessarily mad that he used her content, but just that he called her a name. And if you know even the smallest tiny bit about copyright, you can't copyright strike somebody because you're mad about what they said. His video was transformative, and it was about a 15-second clip of her. So I just don't understand where she gets off, you know, abusing the YouTube copyright system, which is broken in its whole, but it seems like YouTube is working harder to fix that situation. So kudos to you, Susan, kudos to you, YouTube. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure every other content creator on the platform appreciates it as well. It's been a long time coming, but better late than never at the end of the day. Am I right? Am I right? Appreciate you. She copyright striked to PewDiePie. He made a video following up, basically being like, this is against the rules. What the fuck are you doing? And then goes in to explain how she should 100% be banned from Twitch. Because Twitch is strict. Did you know, fun fact, Logan Paul cannot stream on Twitch. Just because of the Suicide Forest incident. And that was fucked up, 100%. But keep that same energy, Twitch. You can't permaban someone for something they didn't even do on your platform and then just totally allow the streamer with 750,000 followers. You can't tell me she's not on your radar. You picked up me having an album listening party. You can't just like come at me when I had 50 followers, and then this girl with 800,000 followers is just constantly breaking the rules and you just have no opinion about it. She has never received a warning. She has never received a 24-hour ban or anything. And that is just, it's completely ridiculous. Let's move on to Trainwrecks TV. This situation I actually have not seen talked about that much, which I'm surprised of. There's another Twitch streamer that goes by Trainwrecks TV, a fellow Tyler, I might add. So, you know, maybe go give him a follow. Say I sent you, it's cool. Maybe he'll want to collab or something. I don't know. She ran this dude through the fucking mud. He don't get me wrong, he made a couple of opinionated comments on her on stream, which is okay. You're allowed to give your opinion of someone that you don't like. That's literally what this channel is. I'm just talking about people that I don't fucking like. And she basically called him a rapist, said he was stalking her, he was a horrible person. I have a couple of clips that I'm gonna send to Tanner so we can just roll those real quick of her being a complete fucking asshole.
The only person in this whole world that I don't like. Yeah. It's Trainwrecks, yeah. It is him. I mean, I think if a person tells you that they're gonna rape you, that's something that's not cool, you know? It's just not, yeah. So I don't think I would ever want to be alone with that guy, ever. I'm terrified of him, honestly. So he's tried to hit me, you know, like he's just been very aggressive towards me. The stuff I said about train wrecks, he typed it in my chat years ago. Like, he said it in my chat. No, and talk over, and I was like, yeah, dude, for sure. And we like hugged it up. And then the next day, that same day, he was like just telling me like, hey, I want you to be straight up with me. Like, are you fucking this guy or not, or blah blah blah. And I was like, dude, like, that's none of your business, you know. Like at the time I was kind of hanging out with another streamer just for like very briefly thing, and he was like all over me, and he was like talking to the guy and being like, just tell me, and I was like, why are you so obsessed with like what's going on in my life? And then the next day that I wasn't with that guy, he like, I don't know how he found himself into where I was with a bunch of other people, I guess, with a bunch of other streamers, and he like wouldn't go, like he wouldn't leave, and I was just like, please don't leave me alone with this guy.
Next up is Keemstar. Keemstar has been on this pretty fucking hard, and the reason I actually waited to record this video for a little bit is because Keemstar claimed that he had some dirt that would be pretty fucking damning to Alinity. Now, at the time of me recording this video, that dirt has not been released at all, and I'm starting to think he doesn't know what he's talking about. But if it does come out, I may put out an update, but if not, you'll find my thoughts on Twitter, which is right here and in the description below. So, you know, we might make another video. It really depends on what the dirt is, how valid I think it is, if there's backup. Keem is like one of those machines at the mall where you like put a quarter in and twist it and you get a prize. There's like 9 prizes and only like 2 of them are good. So it's like, you're like, I really fucking hope I get one of the good ones and not one of these 7 other bullshit things. That's kind of what Drama Alert is. You know, out of 10 Drama Alerts, there'll be like 3 that are like, wow, this is really fucking good and really important and like actual journalism. And then there'll be 7 where it's like, you probably didn't need to post this. But at the same time, I understand that YouTube is a very high demand platform. You have to, you know, upload often to continue to grow your audience, keep them there, keep them entertained. So honestly, I have no problem with the way Keem runs his channel. The big success, I think you've gained what, like 2.5 million over the last like year and a half. That's super impressive. So like, kudos to you. You've informed me about a lot of stuff. I don't have any beef. I just wish you'd drop this fucking dirt sooner, because bro, you're tweeting like you're eating mushrooms for breakfast and LSD for lunch with an absinthe chaser throughout the whole day. You sound like an old guy on drugs, I'm gonna be honest. And I've met plenty of old guys on drugs, trust me. So, you know, maybe just like calm down a little bit on the Twitter. You tweet more than I do, and I tweet too much. So, you know, just dial it down. Let's talk about something disturbing. Alinity had this clip here, and so I'm just gonna throw this out there as a disclaimer. Alinity is foreign, first off, which totally cool, no problem with that. I do want to get into something after this about that though, but her accent, and you know, I don't believe English was her first language, makes it a little hard to understand what she's trying to say at some point, and this clip is an example of that. So here's the clip.
Like, my social media manager, unless you send me stuff at the time that I always tweet the same time every day, and that's right after my social media manager goes through all my socials and clears out stuff. So it's very likely that my social media manager is gonna catch the nudes and add them to this backlog of nudes he has that he is posting in some places. So I really suggest you don't do this. Yeah, he's got a backlog of pictures of people that have said mean things to me, and he also has a backlog of nudes. So if you like to tweet stuff that's like mean or negative, or on Instagram or on YouTube, he like goes and stalks everyone and like gets their pictures, and he's got them up somewhere. So,
and from what I am to understand, in this clip she's saying her social media manager goes through all of her stuff, finds the people that are harassing her, and then somehow finds their nudes and catalogs them so they can like use it as blackmail or something. I don't totally get this, but I want to bring back the point that most of the people who would find Alinity are going to be minors. So you're telling me this social media manager is finding nudes of minors and saving them on his computer to use in the future for blackmail? That's pretty weird. I don't know if that's exactly what she's saying, because like, this makes me sound racist. I don't really understand what she's trying to get across. 100% fine with everywhere in the world. Let's talk about how she got to Canada.
So I went to medical school in Colombia, and you don't want to be a doctor in Colombia. It sucks. Like, you don't make any money. You work a lot. So I was like, no, hell no. So I married a Canadian, and I came to Canada. And then I divorced him.
Side note, I am completely aware that this video is probably going to get claimed, which is fine. You know, I don't really have an issue with that. I want Alinity to see this at the end of the day. She probably won't, but if she does, that's really the point, because like, she needs to start answering for some of this shit. Like, she's a big supporter of the whole you know, what happened in the past doesn't present me how I am in the future. I want you to know, just for reference, the oldest clip I'm showing you is 16 months ago. It's been about a year and a third since like the oldest clip I've shown you. So just keep that in mind. It's been less than 2 years and she's claiming to have fully changed, even though she literally threw a cat like 2 weeks ago. This is very recently still happening, 125%. But regardless from that, let's talk about how she got into the country of Canada. She admits that she wanted to come to Canada from, I believe, Colombia, but she wanted to come to Canada, so she found a Canadian man online, convinced him to fly her there and marry her, and then in her elegantly put way, she divorced him. And now she's a Canadian citizen. Canada, if you don't know, has pretty lenient citizenship laws. All you have to do is live there legally for 5 years and not get convicted of a major crime, and you can apply and usually obtain citizenship pretty easily. Canada is one of the few first world countries that will take in people who feel that they have been discriminated against in the crimes they're being accused of and stuff like that. And obviously it's a rare case scenario because most people who commit crimes did commit the crimes, but there are some cases where, you know, if Canadian higher up judges and lawyers agree with your case, they may take you in as refuge and give you emergency citizenship. Obviously she's not completely dumb because she was able to do a little bit of research about what first world country has good internet and also is easy to become a citizen of, and she fucking attacked him. Now, the issue with this is, one, she took advantage of a guy, which is just 100% not cool. I will never agree with that on either sex's side, or, you know, if you're taking advantage of the same sex. You just shouldn't take advantage of a person to get what you want. That's just wrong. People have feelings. I hate that. Committing marriage fraud is, 1, illegal, 2, a horrible thing to do, and 3, she admitted it on stream, which is why I think it's kind of hard for me to find this clip. You know, I think PewDiePie fans did report her, and it's just one of those things to where it's like, when you say something on stream, it's not exactly damning because you can pass it off as satire. because so many times people have taken clips out of context and tried to ruin people that I think we as a community in whole kind of understand that things can be taken out of context and we have to do our own research. Let's just move on from the felony she committed. You know, I'm not a cop. You guys know that, I'm sure, but no reason to press it. I don't want her to go to jail or anything. I just want her to get banned off Twitch. So let's move on to the fourth and final point. My thoughts and opinions. She does not deserve this platform on Twitch. She has time and time again shown that she has no regard for the terms and service of the website and no respect for the people running it because she refuses to change her ways in any way, shape, or form. She has built up this immunity complex to where she thinks she can literally get away with murder at this point. She has said time and time again that she's never received a ban, that she's talked to Twitch. And for those of you who don't really understand how Twitch works as you grow, you can get yourself a Twitch ambassador, which is someone you can email back and forth if you have questions, concerns, problems, and they'll email you with questions, concerns, and problems. And I assume she has one of these since she has such a direct line of communication. And so I have one of these. Shout out Devin. And he is super cool. He's always been very straightforward about me with what the rules are and how I can avoid, you know, infringing on them, and, you know, super dope guy. But I think, and again, these are my thoughts and opinions, there's not exactly a factual basis, it's just what I've inferred from my research, from seeing what I have and my own experiences. It seems like she may be having relations with her Twitch ambassador or someone else at Twitch. And the only reason I'm saying this is because we've seen through the fact that she's sold underwear and her sexual content that she doesn't mind using her body to get ahead, which I'm all for that. Super cool with that, no problem. But if she's using her body to avoid the terms and services of Twitch, then that is prostitution and is against the law again. And that's when we break into a whole different territory of she should go to jail. While I don't necessarily think she should go to jail for any of this stuff, I think without a doubt her Twitch needs to be terminated. She has not learned a lesson. She will continue to do horrible, horrible things as long as you don't give her repercussions. What happens when you have a kid and they grow up doing whatever they want and never getting in trouble for it? They become a fucking serial killer. Have you never seen a fucking horror movie before? Like, what the fuck? You have this fucking dumb girl who has literally never gotten repercussions, even though she's broken goddamn nearly every rule Twitch has. So she thinks at this point, there's nothing I could do to even get in trouble. And even if I did get in trouble, it'd probably be a slap on the wrist because I haven't been banned yet, and I've literally committed animal abuse. So what? You're creating a monster, Twitch, and Keemstar says it's because she has blackmail on you. I'm gonna be honest with you, if she does, the best thing to do right now is just put it out. Put out that what she has on you, and then take her off of the platform. It will be a lot better than Keemstar revealing it in a drama alert and your family's having to find out that way. If you reveal it, you can set it how you want, you can give your opinion, and you might be able to recover from it. If not, that's on you for making bad decisions. I'm not gonna feel sympathy for you if she does have blackmail on you that comes out that, she's fucking Twitch admins, because you know what? That's your fault. Don't be such a fucking scumbag next time, and the end of this won't happen. But I want to point out a tweet that Twitch sent out about a year ago, after they had some of their admins involved in another scandal similar to this, where they were accepting nudes and sexual favors to promote this girl's Twitch. The thing is they tweeted out that they want us to hold them accountable. And that's what I am doing right now. I love Twitch. but you need to be held accountable. YouTube is on the up and up now. They're trying to improve their platform. Susan's been visiting big creators, learning from them, getting opinions, and now they're rolling out a copyright system that is going to be better for everybody on paper. We don't know how it's going to be executed, but on paper it is going to be better for everybody. You guys, we just keep finding out that you're in the shadows, claiming to be this better person, but then you're perverted, and it's not okay. Like, we should know that not only these girl streamers are safe and not being taken advantage of, but that these Twitch admins can't be swayed to not follow the rules for sexual favors. It's not fair to either side of the board. And it's not fair to the people at Twitch who are working so fucking hard to make it a good platform. Because there are people at Twitch that are so beyond dedicated. Like, I've seen articles, I've seen mini documentaries about how the Twitch staff works, and there's some people that are so dedicated. And Twitch is such a good platform. It promotes smaller streamers, it pushes up different categories, it'll recommend good streams to you, there's hosting, rating, there's so many good features on the website. But I hope that Twitch can take advantage of this and use it as a learning experience, because it's obviously a very small percentage of people at fault, if there is people at fault. I hope that Twitch can use this as a learning experience and grow and continue to be a good platform. I also want to point out, Keemstar is making this seem like it's very gender-based, and I do not believe that's the case. I do not believe women just have a better chance at being big on Twitch than men. Obviously, a lot of Twitch viewers are young men, and obviously sexuality will draw them in. But you know what else will draw them in? Having a good personality, being someone they can relate to, being someone they want to be friends with, and just overall being cool. Like, my stream growth has not been extremely fast, but I've also built my community from nothing. I started this community, I started game night, I've continued to grow it, we've gotten other people affiliated, we've, provided great streams. I've had as many viewers as I do followers, and that's kind of unheard of on Twitch. It's very hard to get 100% viewership ratio, and I have done that on several occasions, and when I was smaller, I've had more viewers than followers. So I'm very happy with my content, and I know that as long as I continue to put out good content, the audience will find me. I'm not worried about trying to take advantage of a certain group of people or anything like that. Follow the terms of service. That's all I'm asking of Twitch streamers. Just don't be fucking dumb and violate the terms of service and, then get mad when Twitch bans you. But Twitch, you need to keep the same energy with everybody. You fucking won't let PewDiePie on your platform, but you're gonna let Alinity just keep doing this? Like, at this point, something suspicious is going on. Without a doubt in my mind, there's something going on that we don't have 100% knowledge about. And I hope when that gets brought to light, that we can all hold those accountable, responsible, and move forward as a community. So, that's pretty much all I have to say on the situation as a whole. To do our best to avoid copyright claiming, all the source material will be in the description below. If you do want to check out Alinity, I'm not going to defame you for it. I'm not going to, say you're dumb or anything like that. I understand that she has an appeal to some audiences and why it's not me. That's perfectly fine. But at the top of the description, you will find both socials for me and my editor Tanner, as well as my Twitch channel and all my affiliated links, so you can get some dope products for some dope prices, 'cause that's what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And please follow Tanner on Twitter, and if you want a video that's as high quality as this video, ask him to edit for you. He will do it. He wants that moolah. He's stacking that bread. He's the next Alinity. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead, leave it a like. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. It would mean the world to me and the world to Tanner as we continue to try to put out high quality videos. I want to upload more often, and I want to do new series. I have some great ideas on the back burner But I want to make sure you guys are enjoying the videos. I want to make sure that it's being received well. I want to make sure that you're enjoying your time here on the Mr. CyberBully channel. So please comment below. Let me know what I can improve on. Let me know what kind of content you want to see. Let me know who you want me to go after next. Because if you haven't figured this out though, we are cyberbullying here, but we're doing it in a good name. So I hope you guys can understand that and understand that I'm not just aimlessly attacking people who don't deserve it. I'm just trying to bring to light situations you guys may not know about, giving my thoughts and opinions on them, and then letting you decide your own on those things that I have presented to you. So I hope you're enjoying. Again, like, subscribe, comment, all of that, and I have a challenge. If we can get this video to 1,000 views, I have a very, very, very special treat that I can release for you guys. And it may or may not be a full-ass Alinity diss track. And if you didn't know, your boy's got bars. So let's share this video. Let's get it seen. You know, share it on Twitter, share it on your Facebook, fucking Snapchat it to all your hoes. Tell them to watch so you can hear this diss track, because I do really want to release it. It's fucking fire. Fire. I got references, I got punchlines, I got bars, I got multis, I got flow changes. Shit's intense. So again, enjoy the rest of your day. We're gonna get on out of here. And don't be like Alinity, just follow the rules and have a good time. Check out my Twitch. Bye-bye.